Out into the wild, indigenous child, survive the formidable trials. I stand in the rain, scanning the plains in pursuit to the bitter spire. Who said everything that I love and to flame, descent is my name.
Welcome. In this episode of the Red Duck Dojo, we're going to show you how to make a sword. Now, in this, we'll need our 3/4 inch PVC pipe. A few things before we get started. You'll want to cut your PVC pipe into a 29-inch long piece, a 5-inch piece for the handle, and 2 3-inch pieces for the hilt. Now, when we make this, I've went through and wrapped all of our pieces of PVC pipe in the electrical tape beforehand, because as we assemble it, it gets rather large and it's really awkward to wrap it in the tape afterwards. Now, a little hint, these only cover 3/4 of an inch of the end of each pipe. So if you just measure 3/4 of an inch, mark it, and wrap your tape up until there, these will fit right over top with no problem. Another thing that I've done is I've added on my handle before we actually assembled it. One of the ways that I find this to work, I use the handles that I order off the internet. I heat them up in the microwave. That loosens up the plastic because they are plastic, and I also use vegetable oil. I rub it on the piece of pipe and inside the handle, and that helps it slide on a little bit easier. I also went through and wrapped it in electrical tape to give it a matching black finish. Now, once we've cut our pieces of PVC pipe and we've wrapped them in our tape, you'll also want to make sure you have 3 3/4 inch end caps and 1 3/4 inch 4-way. Now, the way that we're going to assemble that is first you'll just take your 4-way and you'll attach the handle, and on the end of the handle you'll attach one of your 4-ways, or one of your end caps, I'm sorry, and then for the hilt you'll take each of these 3-inch pieces and attach them to each end, and then to the end of those you'll attach your end caps. Now, I'm only pushing them on here, and as you can see, there is a little bit of space left over. But as you glue them and you actually put force onto them to put it on there, it'll cover up and it'll match right up to the end of the tape. Now, there's your handle and there's your hilt. The next part is attaching the sword. So we're going to go ahead and do this. You're not going to be able to see the whole sword on screen. So now that it's assembled, we will also take the end of it and put our end cap on. So now we're going to go through and glue this down, and then Ducky will show you how to use it.
Hi everyone, I'm Ducky, and I'm going to show you how to properly use a sword. Now the first thing you want to do is get a nice firm grip so it doesn't slip out of your hands. And then you want to go into a stance